So today I'm looking at the 7artisans 50mm f0.95 lens. This is a manual focus APS-C lens, and I have it in Fuji mount, of course. It's available for most, if not all, of the APS-C cameras out there. I got this lens a few months ago during a 7artisans sale for $200 or so. It comes in a nice box with a metal front cap and an extra focusing tab, which I haven't installed. Mine also came with a cleaning kit, which is a nice detail given the huge front element of this lens. The lens itself is beautifully built, all metal and glass. It has 13 aperture blades, so the bokeh is mostly round throughout. It's a big lens, but it balances pretty well on the X-T1 and X-T2. I suppose on the smaller Fujis it would be a little bit front heavy. The aperture is not clicked, and the focusing ring has a pretty short throw of about a quarter of a turn or so. I've been using it on the X-T1 and X-T2, as I said, and the big viewfinder in these cameras definitely helps to focus it. It is not super easy to focus, and I use the split prism simulation on the Fujis, and that way I can focus it most of the time. A lens this fast tempts you to always shoot it full open, and I did this a lot. One general comment about manual focus lenses for mirrorless cameras is that I really wish we got automatic apertures. I understand that these bodies control the lens aperture electronically, and that providing automatic aperture on a lens like this could make it a lot more expensive. But I do miss being able to focus while the lens is fully open, regardless of the taking aperture. This applies to adapter lenses as well. I wish an adapter existed for, say, like Pentax K lenses that could control the aperture. The best you can do right now is an adapter of those that have a control ring for lenses that do not have aperture control, so that you can open the aperture all the way to focus and then close it when you take a photo, but it's not ideal. Anyway, back to the 50-0.95. In use is really nice. It is sharp in the center, bokeh is not super distracting, and it makes for a very nice portrait lens. It's also really fun to shoot with because the wide aperture can separate subject and background really easily. As a portrait lens, it's a really nice option to lenses like the Fuji 56mm, especially if this is a focal length that you don't use too much. It's not a lens that really compares with the 56mm, but for the price it's totally worth it. Check out my real photos at my website, juanvilor.com, and until the next video, cheers and goodbye.